Hi, my name is Anderson Jackson, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create images like a pro. First thing, you need to know where to find references. You need to go, for example, on Pinterest. On Pinterest is a place that you can find a lot of references for what you want to create. So this is the first place I would generally go to get inspiration for what I'm trying to generate. So there's so many references you can use, but in my case, I want to generate an image for a fashion shoot. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to create an image that is similar to this one, but I want it to be more artistic, more fashion-like. So here's the prompt. It's like a fashion photography of a black male model wearing a black beanie, black leather jacket, and a dark red beanie. Let's put dark red beanie. And holding a GSP puppy, cute dog with blue eyes and orange collar, the gray fur with white spots. Close-up portrait photography on a white background. And the reason that you want to be as descriptive as possible is because it's going to help you to really come to terms with what you're actually generating. So instead of being a white background, let's just put like a dark green background and shot on a film camera with a greeny texture. So depending on the model you choose, it's going to generate different results. So you really need to think about like what I'm trying to achieve, which is the best model for what. Personally, I like using Rev AI, Imagen. I also like using Seedream and Crea. These are my favorite models. These other models are good, but they sometimes don't really achieve that aesthetics that I'm looking for. So let's start with Seedream 4. Define the aspect ratio here by selecting this. And I think the prompt is pretty ready. Let's see what's going to generate. So while it's generating, I want you to think about this. When your images come out with generic result, it means because you're probably writing generic prompt. You need to be as specific as possible, and you can ask AI to help you with that. But sometimes AI end up coming up with too much noise or too much buzzword. So sometimes it's good for you to come up with a base prompt first and then just let AI enhance this prompt a bit more. So as you can see here with Seedream, I like what I see because you can see it has like this aesthetic. You can see like it has this little flare, and yeah, they have a bit more of an aesthetic to it. Let's try another model and see what it's going to generate. Let's see Rev AI. Maintain the same aspect ratio and let's generate. So this was the previous generation Rev AI. This is Seedream V4. Oh, and one note is that Seedream generate images in 4K. So the quality is just absolutely absurd. And it adds a lot of details and facial features. But one thing about Seedream, sometimes it's not really great with eyes. Like it can generate this over-exaggerated eye colors, as you can see here with the dog. So sometimes it can go overboard with that, but this one, it kind of did a pretty good job. So let's see what Rev generated. So this is the result from Rev AI. So I think it's okay. So you can just pretty much explore the maximum you can, and you can also come here, let's say fashion photography on Pinterest or fashion photo shoot. You can choose something what you like. Let's say, for example, I kind of like this, right? You want to choose this, you can download the image or just copy it and go to ChatGPT. I'm using the Atlas browser, and you can paste it in and ask to give me a prompt that is based on this image. Give me as maximum detail possible to accomplish the image generation of this image. When you press send, it's going to look at the image. It's going to extract maximum details of the photo. And it gives you like a full body fashion portrait of the subject leaning back and a sweetie chair. This is details of the prompt. Let's just copy it and paste it into Avocado. So let's choose another model and let's see what it's going to achieve. Keep the same aspect ratio and press generate. That's kind of an easy way to get inspiration. Of course, you don't want to copy exactly what people are doing in other places, but it's good to train your eyes and learn how to capture maximum details on the photo. So as you can see, it was not really great. The prompt was not as solid as this photo. It doesn't look as aesthetic. So you want the detail. Ask for more details. I want the exact model in this photo, like aesthetic, camera, use, color grading. So these words can help you to get the best results, because when you extract it with the maximum details, you're gonna see like it's gonna say, oh, it's a full editorial, muted studio setting, recline chair, whatever. It's gonna tell you what is the camera style and all of these overall aesthetics. So you wanna copy this prompt, good, and you're gonna come back to Avocado, paste it in here. Let's see how Imagen is going to go about this. If you want to enhance this prompt, you can do that, but I think this prompt is fine for now. So let's generate. It's starting to get there, but I think we can still do better. So let's try the same prompt but with a different image model. At the end of the day, it's a lot of experimentation. You need to try the model the AI model that you think is going to reach the best aesthetic possible. Let's try with Rev again. And actually soon I'm going to be including multi-model generation, which means you can select different types of models and generate the same image with the same prompt. So let's see how that's going to go. All right. I think now we're talking. Now it's getting closer and closer to that aesthetic. That's why I kind of like Rev, because it's really good when it comes to aesthetics and getting the details right. Let's choose another model. Let's just do one. I don't want to extend this too much, but you get the vibe. It's a lot of trial and error. So let's try this one more model and let's see what it's going to look like. So yeah, there you go. So this is a pretty decent result. Like the quality is way better than other models, but I think it still can receive a bit more of enhancement. You're going to click here on enhance image, and it's going to take a few seconds and start enhancing this image to give the best quality possible. So let's just wait a few seconds. So you can see the difference is very clear. It gives it a bit more of a sharp vibe overall. So like all of the details became a bit more sharp, like way sharper. So here it's a bit blurred, and you can see there's a big difference. So when you enhance images, that's like really important, because the better the quality of the image that you generate is better the videos that can be generated once you use image to video. So in the next video, I'm going to show you a bit more on how to compare models even better and how you can get the best results possible.